The companion of the gun cannot refuse to handle it, even though it does not know him. You're welcome to section 8 of chapter 4 of the Holy Quran, and chapter 4 being Surah Al-Nisa, the surah devoted to women. Now, it begins with Psalm 51. Alam tara ila allazina utu nasiban min al-kitabi yu'minuna bil jibti. Yu'minuna bil jibti. Hast thou not turned their Hast thou not turned thy thought to those who were given a portion of the book, Nasiba, min al-kitab, portion of the book, Yuminuna bil Jibti. Yuminuna bil Jibti. They believe in sorcery, watagut, bil Jibti, wataguti. Yuminuna bil Jibti, watagutu. They believe in sorcery and tagut. We did tagut before. Anything worshipped other than God. And sorcery here, Gypty here is interpreted as sorcery. وتاغوت. ويقولون للذين كفروا هؤلاء أهدى من الذين آمنوا سبيلا. And they say to the unbelievers and the Zina Kafaru that they are better guided in the right way than the believers. The right way, the word right is in brackets. Without it, it reads that they are better guided in the way than the believers. Of course, in what way? In the right way. So if I couldn't have interpreted this way, maybe I would go divert into the bush. All right. Sabi Lan Way. Let's take it straight in English to all in English to see how it makes sense. Hast thou not turned thy thought to those who were given a portion of the book, comma, a full question mark. They believe in sorcery and tagut, Jipti or tagut, and say to the unbelievers that they are better guided in the right way than the believers. It still happens today. Those who say they don't believe in God, they don't believe in anything, they are atheists. They think they are better than those who believe in God. So you can see this was done centuries back. This statement was made centuries back, and it existed even before the revelation of the Quran. And it's still existing today. There is a note to read. No, two notes. Three notes. 572, 573, and 574. 572 is against portion of the book. Nasiban min al kitab. Nasiban min al kitab, portion of the book. 572. Compare chapter 3, sign 23. Compare chapter 3, sign 23 and note 366. The phrase also occurs in chapter 4, sign 44. Sign 44. That's this very chapter, sign 44. If I'm not mistaken, 4 here is Ivy. So portion, we've done it. Portion of the book, Nasiban portion. We won't go there. Let's go to the next note, which is 573, sorcery and tagut. Jipti wa tagut. 573. 573. The word I have translated sorcery is jipti, as which may mean divination, sorcery, magic, or any false object of belief or worship. I think this is what I used. Any false worship, any false object of belief, any false object of belief or worship, such as an idol. Full stop. The word I have translated evil into brackets here and in chapter 2, 256 is tagut, which means the evil one, the one who exceeds all bounds. So tagut, the evil one, the one who exceeds, the one that exceeds all bounds. I think I got it wrong there. Okay. And, into brackets, Satan, then column, Satan, then column. So tagut is actually Satan. The word I have translated evil here is, yes, tagut is Satan. Tagut is evil and tagut is Satan. Or it may refer to some idol worshipped. Is that it may refer or it may refer to some idol worshipped by the pagan Arabs, with whom the Jews of Medina were intriguing against the holy prophet, with whom the Jews of Medina were intriguing against the holy prophet. The Jews had taken much to sorcery. Gypty. The Jews had taken much to sorcery, magic, divination, and such superstitions. Let's go to note 574. That no, no, no. 574 is to note, is to sign 52, which we haven't done. So 5, sign 51 has only two notes, 72, pardon me. So sign 51 has only two notes, 71, 573, 572 and 573. We go to sign 572, which has a note, 574. So 573. Ulaika allazina la'anahum Allahu. Ulaika allazina la'anahum Allahu. They are, into brackets, men, without the brackets it reads, they are whom God hath cursed. La'anahum Allahu. Waman yal ab walam yal ane Allahu falan tajidu. Walam yal ane Allahu falan tajida lahu nasiran. They are men whom God has cursed, and those whom God hath cursed, thou will find have no one to help. Thou will find have no one to help. Nasiran, helper. Note 574 now to sign 52, which we have just read, and is against the word help or helper or helpers. 574. The Jews were then seeking the aid of the Meccan pagans against Muhammad. I don't call it well, against Muhammad. The Jews, we are used to the English pronunciation of it, Muhammad. So Muhammad is Muhammad. The Jews were then seeking the aid of the Meccan pagans against Muhammad, but far from getting any help from them, they and the pagans were both overthrown. Full stop. That was the immediate occasion, but the words have a perfectly general dash, a universal meaning. Up to date or up to date. And that's note 574 to sign 52. Let's go to sign 53. Am lahum nasibun min al mulki أم لهم نصيب من الملك. Have they any share in dominion or power? Have they any share in dominion or power? That's those who follow Tagut and sorcery. Have they uh, have they a share in dominion or power? من الملك فإذا لا يؤمنون. Sorry. فإذا لا يؤتون الناس نكيرا. فإذا لا يؤتون الناس نكيرا. Behold, they give not a farthing to their fellow men. They give not. La yotuna. La yotuna. They give not a farthing to their fellow men. Farthing nakiran. Farthing nakiran. And farthing for some of us is spelled Farthing. Farthing nakiran. Note 575 is against the word fathom or nakiran or nakir. 575. The word I have translated fathom is nakir. The groove in a dead stone, which we can hardly see. Mm? You have, pardon me, you have to look carefully to see it, or it's very unnoticeably. It's not very noticeable. The word I have translated fathom is nakir, the groove in a dead stone, comma, a thing of no value whatsoever. Full stop. Close-fistedness is hyphenated. The word is hyphenated. Close-fistedness and envy are among the worst forms of selfishness, comma, and especially incongruous, appear especially incongruous in people of power, authority, or influence, from whom is expected generosity in giving and generosity in seeing other people's prosperity or happiness. But these people are rather milking wealth out of the poor, the people that they are ruling against through taxes and misusing them. We are seeing it today. Tax the people, use on weapons, give it to people to fight, instead of seeing to the welfare of the people. Oh my God, this Quran, this Quran, this Quran. We see governments, the so-called powers, they tax people heavily or slowly, or nakiran in small, small amounts, and then gather them, make weapons, give to people to fight. Pardon me to mention Israel. Hmm? Okay, let's go on. Prosperity or happiness. Seeing other people's prosperity or happiness. And that was note 575 to sign 53. Let's go to sign 54. Hmm? Am yasuduna anasa alama alama atay alama atahum Allahu min fadlihi. Let me take it again. Am yasuduna anasa alama atahum Allahu min fadlihi. Or do they envy mankind for what God had given them of his bounty? Min fadlihi, of his bounty. Fakat atayna Ali Ibrahim al-Kitaba wal-Hikmah wa atainahum mulkan aziman. وَأَتَيْنَاهُمْ مُلْكًا aziman. Uh, oh, where am I reading? Where am I? I forgot. We are still on 54. We are still on sign 54. But we have, already given the people of Abraham the book Al Ibrahima. So Ali Ibrahim, not Ali, Ali Ibrahima, the people of Abraham the book and wisdom. Al Kitaba wal Hikmah or wal Hikmata. Al Kitaba wal Hikmah or Hikmata. وَأَتَيْنَاهُمْ mulkan aziman, and conferred upon them a great kingdom, upon whom the people of Abraham, a great kingdom. Note 576 is the note to 57, and it's against great kingdom given to the people of Abraham. 576. Such as the kingdoms of David and Solomon. Mm. So when I say the people of Abraham, of course, they came after Abraham. Ali Ibrahim, those who came before him. Such as the kingdoms of David and Solomon, for they had international fame. For they had international fame. We haven't finished. We haven't finished yet. No. We finish for the hard international fame. Now we go to sign 55. We go to sign 55 with a note, one note, 577. Sign 55. فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ آمَنَ بِهِ فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ آمَنَ بِهِ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ صَدَ عَنْهُ مَنْ صَدَ عَنْهُ. Some of them believed, and some of them averted their faces from him. فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ آمَنَ بِهِ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ صَدَ عَنْهُ مَنْ صَدَ عَنْهُ. صَدَ عَنْهُ is averted their faces from him, from Abraham, I suppose. وَكَيْفَ بِجَهَنَّمَ سَعِيرًا وَكَيْفَ بِجَهَنَّمَ سَعِيرًا. And enough is hell for a burning fire. And enough is hell for a burning fire. Wa kefa. Yeah, wa kefa. Oh, sorry, not kefa. Kafa ampa. Kafa is enough, not kefa. Kefa is how. Pardon me, viewers. Wa kafa bijahannama sa'iran. Wa kafa bijahannama sa'iran. And enough, yes, and enough is hell for a burning fire. 577 is the note. 577. We are told to compare chapter IV, sign 97, then chapter VII, which I suppose is 8, IV being 7 according to me, and VII being 8. No, IV being 4 according to me, and VI meaning 8. We are told to compare chapter 4, sign 97, and chapter 8, sign 34. And then also chapter 9, Toba, Surah al-Toba, sign 95. Then Surah al-9, IXX, that's Surah al-Maryam 19, sign 68. So you can go to those chapters to find out. Surah 4, IV, if I'm right, is Surah Al-Nasai, this very chapter. And then chapter 8, I think is an arm, sign 37. Chapter 9, Tawbah, or immunity, 95. And then chapter IXX, which is 19, Surah Al-Maryam, chapter sign 38. We are asked to go there to make comparison. And that is the, no, that is not the end. We shall stop there at sign 55. When we come back in our next video, in our next episode, we shall go to sign 56 to continue. Thank you very much. Bye bye. May God be with you all.